Hey friends, James Clancy here with another tips and tricks video. Today I want to go through and show some design optimizations where we will use fill container with max width just to get a better responsive design. So let's jump over to Figma and take a look. All right, so let's take a look at this design. We'll be using Locofy Lighting, and if I go into the main page, I can sit here and we're going to work on the responsiveness. So let's just watch how it works. You'll see how lots of things aren't quite like we'd like. Some of it's okay, but we need to make this thing work a little bit more responsive. So I'm going to undo those changes. And let's take a look at the join the email. It's probably the easiest example to point out with. I like to start towards the top, but let's start here. Now, the reason this is working the way it is, the designer put a 525 padding on each side, which is perfect if you want, because they wanted to center it. But we want to do this in a responsive manner. So instead of doing that, we're going to come into here and we're going to leave this on fill container. And we are going to add a max width. And right now it's at 633. That's the width that it currently is. So we'll tell it to fix at that location. And now we're going to go to the parent container. Instead of having the 525 padding, let's drop it down to something like 20. That reason, as we're shrinking it down to phone sizes, it'll stay nice and small. All right, so I'm going to go here and we are going to check that resizing again. And you can see how now it stays centered as we resize it. So let's go ahead and make those changes elsewhere. Up at the top, we're probably going to have the same issue on the setting. Yep, 160 padding. So we'll come into this frame and we will give it a max width of 1363. Or sorry, 1363. Hit enter. Perfect. And now let's go drop this down to 20. And let's see how that looks. Actually, let's do a couple more before we start playing with that. So in the main section, we did the top search. Let's come in here to the home contents. The home contents again has 160 padding. So let's open up some of these things and let's add a max width, 1300. This one, luckily these are all going to be the same, which is nice. Keep going down, add max width. And actually, I could have done this faster by just multi-selecting them all and adding a max width of 1300. All right, multi-select, make it go faster. So now that we've done that, we can go to this home contents and we can drop its padding down to about 20. So that way we still get a nice little padding on the edges. And let's take a look at this overall design now. I think that I left those. Those are at fill. All of these are at fixed width. I forgot to change those. So now we need to change those to fill container with the max width. And we should be good to go. Hey, look, check it out. That's starting to work better. Perfect. Now let's run Locofy Lighting and see what that looks like. All right, scanning is complete. Let's take a look at this preview. We can see that now things are properly resizing. That looks beautiful. And going down, we are now getting a nice responsive look and feel. And if we were to expand it out, it still stays nice and centered, all the way down even to the subscribe to our newsletter. So this is beautiful. This is the type of things that we want. Nice, fast, responsive, awesome looking design. Thanks for watching and join us in the future for more tips and tricks videos. Thanks.